Okay, so this is our keyboard parts where we're going to do the trumpets, the melodies, the sections that we all know, like the... Okay, now there's a couple of things. There's lots of little parts that get played in this song. None of them are particularly hard, but you've got to remember them and you've got to remember where they are. They're also played lower on the keyboard and higher up on the keyboard as well. So what I'm doing also, just to make things a little bit more interesting, is I've selected two different sounds. I've gone and looked at my keyboard and found brass sounds, typed in the number that gets me that, and I've used the plus and minus arrows to find a sound I like. This one is really good for the loud chorus, for the bit where it's all exciting, but it's too much for the quieter parts of the song. So I found another one that if I press a couple of times the plus button, it gives me a nice mellow sound, and that's what I'm going to use for most of the song. And I'm going to flick between the two. So you might not see my hand zip up and change. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't be able to do that. It doesn't really matter. You can just use a keyboard sound if you want to, like a piano sound or any other sound. You don't have to do what I'm doing. It's just an option. So here's how we roll. We're going to start with the intro. Now I'm not going to show you the intro. I'm going to quickly play it for you so you know what it is, but I'm not going to teach you how to do it because I've done it in another video. So if you check the other keyboard video, how to play with the chords, I've got the intro on there. And it goes like this. Now, if you think you can do that and you would like to learn that for the introduction, then go and watch that other video. Otherwise, we're going to skip straight to the verses. Okay, so the verses are pretty easy in that you don't actually play anything for the first half of the first verse. So he's going to sing all the way through part of a verse, and then he's going to repeat that same style of singing again. It's all nice and quiet, and we're going to come in with the notes C and G at the same time. Then we're going to go F and A. Back to C and G. And all you're going to do this time is move your C to a D. Keep your other finger on the G. So I'll repeat that again. You can do this with two different hands if you want to, or one hand. C and G. Then we're going to go F and A. So we're moving the C all the way up. The G just moves to the A. Back to C and G. And then we're going to go D and G. So it goes like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. Okay, so go away and practice that. Once you think you've got that, we're going to go into our pre-chorus and chorus all at the same time. All right, so the pre-chorus and the chorus. What you're going to have to do is after you've done your original you've done this, and we've got to that final chord. The song will start to pick up in energy. We don't play anything. I'm going to flick back to my nice louder sound like that while I've got some time. And he's going to go reaching out, touching me, and as soon as, pretty much straight after he says touching me, we're going to hit a low C and then move up to a D. So touching me, touching you on the word you, like that. So reaching out, touching me, touching you. And then up at the higher end, so it's just C and D down there. Up at the higher end, we now go B, C, D, E. And that first word, the word sweet in Sweet Caroline is our E. So sweet, like that. Just to repeat one more time, touching you, C, low C, touching me, D, up higher we go B, C, D, E. Hold on the E for a little bit and then let it go. And then we do the favorite part, F, E, A. So F, E, A. Okay, so now that you've got the main part of the chorus, we just repeat that but without the lower end of the keyboard anymore. So we've gone B, C, D, E. And then we've gone F, E, A. We can rest for a second. Never feels so good. 24. B, C, D, E, feeling fine, dun, dun, dun. Like that. And that's how it goes. So just to repeat, we're going to start with our touching me, C, touching you, D, and then B, C, D, E, F, E, A. Let it rest. And then after a little bit, you'll hear it come in again with the B, C, D, E, F, E, A. And that's all we have to do. We don't do anything else. Once that chorus is done, once we've done that twice, we're going to flick back to our regular horn section. Now, it pretty much repeats again, but there is one extra section in our second verse. So go and practice your chorus first, have fun with that, and then we'll do our final special thing for the second verse. Okay, so in the second verse, we have one more special line. It's done once in the whole song. It's done with the strings as well, but we're just going to do it on the horns. I've changed it to my mellow horns. After he sings the first line, Look at the Night, we're going to go like this. And that's it. So it goes like this. G, C, G, A, and then D, E. And that's it. So look at the night. Da, 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 da. And that's it. We're going to let him finish singing that section of the verse, and then we go back to what we did before with our G and C, F and A, G and C, D and G. Just like we had before. Those are all the sections of the song. It does go back to the intro again, and it does the chorus multiple times as well. So you can piece those bits together as you want. I'm going to do a play along to this song. It's going to be the whole song from start to finish using the sections I've just shown you. So if you think you're ready for that, do that with me, and then you can go play along with the song. All right, have fun making music. Good luck.